Hello students, in this video we are going to understand how to draw the orthographic projection in first angle, or in other words we can say that we are going to make the front view, top view and right hand side view of this particular figure which is shown on the right side of the screen, which is presently a 3D figure, and we are going to make a 2D views of this particular 3D figure in first angle projection or in first quadrant of engineering drawing or graphic. To make the solution understanding on your perspective, I just give the namings to particular blocks of this 3D figure so that solution would be easier for the student's perspective. To start the orthographic projection, we need a reference plane, and reference plane on 2D will be seen like this. So this is X and Y, and this vertical line shows the profile plane on which we have side view. So front view will be shown in this way, and top view downside, and side view in this way. So this is a first angle projection in which front view is always above XY line and top view is always downside and side view is always on the profile plane. Before starting the orthographic projection, we must know that which is a front view. So students, this arrow shows that this particular side is a front view of this particular 3D figure. Okay, and top view, as we know that, always from the top side, and examiner wants to know that right hand side view. So it means if the observer is here, it will move towards to its own right, so it becomes a right hand side view. So let's start the front view. So all dimensions are given. We are going to start making a lines of the front view starting from this particular point. So as I know that from this point and towards this point my dimension is 38, so I make a line of 38. After that 28 towards the right side, so I make a 28, and after that I make a 18, so I am making 18 over here. The complete dimension is 84, so you can either make a directly 84 line or you can make 38, 28, 18. Okay, so this is a straight line from the front view. When the observer is here, it will see that this line is visible to him. Okay, so that's why I make a line of 84 over here. After that you can start from here. See this, from this vertex I'm making this vertical line which is 40 mm, and then towards to this side, so this is 20 mm, so I make a 20 mm line. Now students, this inclined line I cannot make because I do not know the dimension of this particular line, and I also do not know what is the angle of this one. I'm not going to start this line now. I come to this vertex, and from here I'm going to make a line which is 20 mm vertical like this. As we know that this line is of dimension 20 mm, and then towards the left side, which is again 18 mm, so this is 18 mm line, and again I make a line which is 28 mm. So as we know that from the front view I can see this red line also from this side, so I make this line also over here which is 28 mm. After that, as we know that this inclined line we can make now because this is just a connection of 2 points now like this. So I make this inclined line. So from 38 mm towards the right side we have a vertical line as well, so I make a vertical line over here. So this is a vertical line which shows this line. Now after making this vertical line, this block name is A, so I give the name A to it, so this complete is A. Now after that, from 18 mm towards the right side I have again vertical line, and this block is B and this block is C. So students, this is the completion of my front view. This complete red lines in the 3D figure will give me a front view. So after making front view we can start the top view. So there is no need to see the top view from this figure. So from every vertex or every corner of the front view I will take the projections towards downside with the help of my drafter. Now when we see from the top view, we can see this line which is 20 mm plus 64 mm, that is 84. I can make a directly line over here. Just I make a line which is passing through the projection lines. So this complete line is 84, as we know that. Now I will start from here and I make line over here and come to this point. So this point and this point is same. Now from the top view, we can see this 50 mm towards the downside. So from this, I'm making a 50 mm like this. So I'm making from here, I'm coming to this side and just I'm coming to this side now. Now I'm here. So this is and this point are exactly same. Okay. Now I'm going to make a 18 mm towards the left side like this one. So because I am going to this side now, just a second, I am going to rub it so that it will be clearly visible to everyone. So I had just make this 18 mm. So I am just coming to this point and this point and this point. Now I am here and this point exactly are same. And now from the top view, I can see this particular blue line which is going inwards. So it is again moving upwards. So it means in the top view, it will seen like this way. So I am just moving towards inside and the length of this is 28 mm. So this is 28 mm towards inside. Now I am here. Now from here towards the left side now. And in the same way, I'm going towards left side 28 mm because I know that this is 28 mm. After that, from the top view, I can see this line. So from here to here, I make a 28 mm downside in this way. I'm here. Now from the top view, we can see that this complete line as a one line. So I make a line over here, which is 38 mm of this dimension. Now I just complete this vertical line which is 50 mm. Now from the top view you can see this E block here. So for completion of E block I made this line and I need this line also. So I make a vertical line over here, this line, and this show me the E block. So you can say this is a E block. So in the same way, this inclined line from the top view will show me a straight line because this inclined line is only visible from the front view, but from the top view it will show like a straight line like this. So here this is an inclined line from the front view. You can say this is a projection downwards over here, and just completed the D block now. So this is a complete is a D block. So this complete is a D block and this small is a F block. So students, this is a completion of the top view. Now we are going to make a side view, but we have to take the projections from the top view like this. I just make a projections. Now from here, this is from this point, I put the compass over here, steel part over the intersection of XY and profile plane line, and pencil part over here and make an arc. So I just put the point over here and make an arc like this. In the same way, I just put the pencil over here and make a arc over here. In the same way, I just put the pencil over here and make an arc over here and take a projections towards the upside. In the same way, I will take the projections from the front view towards the left side in this way. So wherever these projections lines from the top view and front view meet, I just make a lines over here. So you can see this, a line over here. So I make an outline for the side view like this. As we know that when we take the projection from our top view will give me this complete is a 50 mm. Okay, in the same way I give the dimensions to the side view. This is a 50 mm. So you can see also when you see from the side view of this figure, you will be able to see this 50 dimension and the vertical dimension which is 40 mm, 20 plus 20. So there is no need to make the dimensions over here. Just crossing the projections from the front view and top view and give the outline to the side view. It will reduce your work. From the side view, we can also see that this complete line which gives G block. So this G block I have made here. So this lines I have completed. In the same way, there is one vertical line which gives me a F block. So see this from the vertical line. This line is this one. This inclined line from the side view also gives me a straight line instead of the inclined line. So this is a H block and this is a F block from the side view. So this is the completion of the side view, or you can say that the whatever the edges which are continuous thick and which are visible to the eye, that I had made in the front view, top view and side view. Now some lines are still there but it is not visible to us. It is invisible lines. So that invisible lines are there. So in the side view I have a one hidden edge, this one. So that is, what is that? That is this one, this edge, or you can say that B block gives me a hidden line from the side view. So you can see this edge, this one. So this edge is there, but it is not visible directly from the side view. So I will make a hidden line over here. So this is a hidden line. In the same way, hidden lines in the front view. So you can see this H block, which is downside, will give me like this from the front view, like this, because at the back of this inclined part we have a lines in like this way. So I have to make a lines over like this. So this is a vertical one and this is a horizontal one. Okay, so these are the hidden edges of this particular 3D figure. So after making hidden edges in front view and side view, the complete projection has been done. So students, I think it is clear to everyone that how to make the front view, top view and side view in first angle projection. So if you have any doubt, you can comment in the comment section. Thank you everyone.